The Saint Lucia Labour Party is continuing its efforts to convince the government not to purchase the hypermart complex, more commonly called the Darhe building. This latest protest comes one day after the Prime Minister's office revealed the building will be purchased by a private company owned by the government for $27 million, with an additional $48 million used to refurbish it. SLP Deputy Political Leader Philip J Pierre is questioning the structural integrity of the building. He's also asking if the building, built for one purpose, can accommodate the function the government wants it to fulfill.
Its original design was for a mall, a shopping complex. Whether the government will have to spend much more money than originally anticipated to convert a mall into an office complex. We are speaking about structures, we are speaking about the original use of the building.
The media consultant in the Prime Minister's office says buying the complex is an investment in the country's future. Winston Springer outlined a number of reasons why the investment was sound. Among them, the company would pay $3 million of owed taxes to the NIC, and the deal would come with 10 acres of land in Union valued at $4 million.
To facilitate the proposed redevelopment of Castries, which would require the demolition of certain government buildings and therefore necessitate the relocation of government offices housed in these buildings on a temporary and permanent basis. 3. To operationalize a property that has substantial potential for stimulating business and commercial activity, but has remained underutilized for many years.
Pierre says the investment would be better served elsewhere. He says with limited resources, especially in the current economic climate that has already sent the government to the IMF, the money used to purchase the borrower's property needs to be allocated elsewhere.
The contention is the use of money. Whether in these times that money will not be used better. Fact is, the money, even though it was raised by a private company or by a company that the government has the 100% shares, it is a contingent liability on the taxpayers of the country. So it will increase our national debt.
The former Commerce and Investment Minister wants to know if the government intends to follow through on its budget plan to build a more than $30 million office complex on the John Compton Highway. He says with that building and hypermart targeted for office space, who are the proprietors being targeted to fill them during the current economic climate? Carmi Joseph, HTS News, Channel 4.